Hi everyone, my name is Erin Elizabeth Wehrenberg. Thank you so much for choosing to be here with me today. Today I want to talk about the difference between good guilt versus bad guilt. Now some of you watching this may think there's only one type of guilt, bad, but I want to just explain the difference and why we hold both of them and how they serve us, etc., etc. Okay. So first, good guilt. So this is the guilt that means congratulations, you're alive, you have a soul, you're conscious, you're connected to it at least a little bit. This is the guilt that if like a little old woman was trying to cross the street and you pushed her down, maybe you didn't do that, okay, but you feel guilty about something where you could have been nicer, you could have been kinder, you feel like you wanted to help them out, but you didn't, and so this is the guilt that's kind of like connected to your conscience and being a good person, and am I doing something to help someone, or am I just like focused on me? So that's good guilt. So maybe like it's the guilt that makes you, not run the red light, or you don't dine and dash, or something like this. So that's good guilt. Bad guilt is also known as shame. And bad guilt is when you do something and you think, am I allowed to be doing this? Can I be doing this? Am I worthy of doing this, right? So bad guilt is shame, and it's like makes you feel really small and like really closed in and really bad. It feels really bad. And so shame is one of my favorite quotes, Anais Nin. She said, "Shame is the lie someone told you about yourself." And so you've internalized that something about how you are is wrong. And so bad guilt is more like something is wrong with you, whereas good guilt is like, oh, I could have done something to be better or kinder or something. And shame is something within you that you feel like something is fundamentally flawed. And so why do we have bad guilt then? What's the point of that? That's just to show us where other people who were sick, who shamed us or made us feel bad or tried to make us feel like we weren't good enough, that shows us where their lie is still somewhere in our consciousness, and then where we can do some healing and clearing for that to try and like free our energy of that. So I made a video on shame before, which I'll put the link below. But shame is basically, like I said, one of the lowest vibrating emotions we have, and it doesn't serve us at all. It just keeps us really stuck. So at least if we're angry or we have some other high vibrating emotion, we want to like do something. But when we have shame, it shuts us down. We get scared. We don't like it. Nothing good can come out of it. And so the work you need to do and turn inwardly is just check in with your body and see if what's going on for you, if it feels like good guilt or bad guilt. So again, good guilt is where like you have a conscience, you're like, oh, I want to be a better person. It's motivated to be better, whereas bad guilt kind of shuts you down and closes you in and motivates you to like do nothing pretty much and feel bad about yourself and feel like you can never do anything right, things like this. So whenever you feel guilt coming up, just check in where in your body it is, because good guilt and bad guilt probably live in two different places in your body. They probably feel different. One probably feels pretty heavy and the other one just feels kind of like, it won't feel as debilitating. So check in with that. Check in how old you feel when the bad guilt comes up, because that will probably show you which old wound is being activated. That's another piece of it. Something else you can do is just think about what is going on that's activating it, and just say like, are there any rules for this, or is this a lie? Again, a lie. Someone told me about myself, but I can actually be doing this. So you could have shame around like wanting to learn an instrument, or shame around wanting to dress a certain way or learn a certain thing, and that could all be something that someone said to you once when you were little, and then it just internalized and you just completely block yourself from it. So again, the work for you is to figure out, sit with your feeling, don't get attached to it, just try and observe it, and then just say like, okay, is this good guilt or bad guilt, and what can I do about it? How can I help myself be better? How can I move through it? Does it need to be healed and cleared, or do I just need to forgive myself and be better and do something better the next time? So that's a very short, quick video on good guilt versus bad guilt, but basically you deserve to not feel ashamed of yourself, you deserve to love yourself, you deserve to give yourself what you want and be free and happy, because that's what your soul is asking for, as long as it's not harmful to other people. So I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below how you differentiate between good guilt and bad guilt. And if you have any questions or you ever want to book a session with me, you can always go to www.erin-elizabeth.com. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great guilt-free day. I love you. Bye.